I'm at a Rubicon Brewing's facility about a mile away from the West Sacramento port. Now that's 79 nautical miles of a gateway leading into Northern California's Golden Nugget breweries. Rubicon Brewing is as enriched in Sacramento brewing history as any place in the country. Glynn Phillips has been at it for 28 years, paving the way for all microcraft beer. Let's go inside and brew his curiosity. If there's few things I've learned from traveling the world, people enjoy their alcohol, love their beer, and are absolutely fanatical about microcraft brew. This is my gift to you, brewing curiosity through a pint glass. One brewery, beer festival, growler and interview at a time. And besides, life is so much better when you drink good beer. So cheers. This episode of Brew Talk is brought to you by The Printed Image, local craft brew printing. For all your custom glassware and plasticware, visit theprintedimagechicco.com. All right, Glenn, we're in your amazing, huge facility. What's the square footage on this, by the way?
Just over 14,000 square feet.
So just over 14,000 square feet. You got some bottling going on today, some brewing. What are you bottling over here?
Bottling our world-famous Monkey Knife Fight.
World-famous Monkey Knife Fight Pale Ale. That's awesome. So in the terms of what you brew, what's your top two?
The Monkey Knife Fight and our Rubicon IPA.
Tell me a little bit about the brewing over here that's going on. Let's walk this way.
So today we're brewing our Monkey Knife Fight.
Brewing the Monkey Knife Fight as well. So you're bottling and brewing.
Right.
Now, how long do you guys brew? So today's a brewing day, right? So
today
tell me kind of what's the process of that?
This is a 15-barrel brew house.
Excellent.
And we have 60-barrel fermenters. So generally we do two double batches. So today we'll do two batches. Takes us about 12, 15 hours. Tomorrow we'll do two more batches, 12 to 15 hours.
Great, and maximum capacity, you are cranking on all facets of brewing. What could you output, basically on a year, everything was in this facility right now?
In this facility, we can produce just shy of 6,000 barrels of beer.
Shy of 6,000 barrels.
With the current setup.
With the current setup, that's a lot of beer.
Yeah. There's lots of thirsty people.
There is lots of thirsty people, and when you make great beer, people seem to consume it.
Hey, I want to show you guys these graining out.
This is
essentially we make a big porridge inside there, and we extract color, flavor, and fermentable sugars. And when he's done with all that, we pull all the grain out and we give it to a local cow farmer.
Excellent, a local cow farmer.
He comes and picks it up every day and feeds it to the cows, and he says they get fatter faster on our grain.
Hey, that's a good thing, right?
Right, Ben?
Right. They get fatter faster with their grain.
There's plenty of nutrients in there. It's really hot. There's plenty of nutrients in there still. Lots of
it's warm.
Sugars and everything else.
But I can see how, check that out, guys.
Sugar and protein, and the cows, he says that when he drives up in the truck, out into the field, the cows
come up
like candy.
Oh, like candy for the cows. Look at that, guys. So this must also offset some of his costs to feed the cows, right?
That's right.
So you're actually helping put more money in his pocket by donating this stuff and giving back locally. That's awesome stuff right there, guys.
Yeah. And every once in a while we'll bring a few steaks over.
Oh, okay.
I haven't told these guys that yet. I take them home and eat them.
You take them home and eat them, huh?
Farmer out Elk Grove takes all of our grain and feeds it to the cows. So we try to keep it really local.
The importance of drinking local beer, right?
And look around. We've got all these guys working, making beer. They all live here in our community. As much as we can, we use local vendors to source all of our commodities. And we spend a lot of money with those people. The grain, and the hops, and the bottles, and we like that face-to-face interaction. And if we keep it local, I feel like people are more interested in purchasing our products.
Absolutely, really local. Excellent. So why don't we take a look on over here? Let's go over to the format.
Thanks, Benny.
API Brew Tours. So many beers, so little time. Book a custom brew tour or hop on one of the beer shuttles today. For all the information, go to apibrewtours.com.
What we're doing is we're creating an environment inside this fermenter in order to make the best beer we possibly can.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. With the styles of fermenters, the cone versus like a flat, right? Now that's two different styles, right? It's going to create a different style of fermentation, correct?
We have a dish bottom fermenter at the hub, and we use that one mostly for our Czech Pilsner, our lager, right? Because the yeast ferments on the bottom, right? Yes. And so you want more contact with sugar on the dish bottom, right? But in these fermenters that you look at, they're called Cohen, right? We make mostly ales in these fermenters, and they're top fermenting. So all the surface area comes on the top, and then it allows us, when we crash the beer in that yeast, it goes dormant and it falls down for us to bring it out the bottom.
All right, so they're basically, you said, flushing these lines with hot water right now.
Yeah, they're flushing the lines with hot water to sanitize it, and he's getting ready to push the wort that he just created through this hose and up into the bottom of the fermenter.
Perfect.
And it'll be half full after today, and then we'll finish filling it up tomorrow.
Great.
And then about 3 weeks later, we'll push it into one of these 2 tanks over here, which are bright tanks.
Bright tanks.
Bright meaning finished beer.
Finished beer.
And and we'll let it sit in there for a little while, ensure that the carbonation is correct.
How long typically? Depending on the beer?
Hopefully less than 2 days.
Less than 2 days, okay.
Because we want to put it straight into package.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is what they're doing. They're putting all the beer into bottles right now. I designed this place. I designed everything about this place for expansion.
For growth, absolutely.
Yeah, for
That's
growth.
What
So we started out with these 4 fermenters and these 2 bright tanks. And I just put these 2 into play a couple of months ago. Pretty soon we're going to get a couple more to put here, and then I brought that one over from the pub.
Okay.
Right.
Brought that over from
once
the pub.
we finish filling this up, I can do the same exact pad
right
next
there.
door here, and so it gives me the ability to be able to produce and keep growing. You know, one of these tanks. My wife makes fun of me. She said, "How much did you spend on that tank?" I said, "Well, I spent X," and she says, "That was more than the minivan." I said, "Yeah, but the minivan costs us money, and these make us money." Yeah,
exactly.
Big difference.
There is a big difference there when you're in the brewery.
You know, all these tanks here were manufactured by our good friends at Silver State Stainless in Carson City, Nevada.
Nice.
Shark and his team just are outstanding craftsmen. You look at the welds and everything else about these tanks is just absolutely phenomenal. We've never had any problems, but every time they come through town, they check on us. They want to come and see what's going on.
Yeah.
How do you like the man-ways? You know, they're quality grit.
Excellent.
We'll continue to buy from them.
Great. You guys hit it right at the brewer's mouth right there. Beers in Sac. They find the beers so you don't have to. All the Sacramento craft beer happenings in one free app. Download their free app at beersinsac.com today.
You know, if you're living in California right now and you don't drink craft brew, then
you're missing out.
You're totally
missing out.
World-class beer in every city you go to. I mean,
that's true.
The competition for me is huge.
Yeah, I know. But once again, listen, on competition though, it actually only makes everyone's game step up a little bit higher, right? So, you know, now all these breweries that are kind of popping up and growing and expanding as well, now that means that every one of you brewers that already is kind of making amazing beer, you have to make it just a little bit better, Just a little bit better, right? And continuing to grow.
Well, that's the way we look at it. You know, you have a beer and you use good products and a good cleaning and the right tanks and a good brewer. Well, now you've got a surprisingly good beer, you know, instead of just a regular beer.
Just surprisingly
good. Yeah.
Surprisingly good on top. IPS Printing Incorporated. For all your business cards, posters, and printing needs, go to ipsprints.com. Mention Brew Talk and get 10% off your first order. Tell me about Rubicon, the name. I believe there's some historic significance when it comes to Italy and Rome and Julius Caesar, right?
Right. The original owner was a big raft or a kayaker.
Okay.
So he likes the rivers and all that.
Okay.
And the Rubicon River was a border of Rome.
Right.
And it's fabled that Julius Caesar came after kicking butt somewhere to the Rubicon River, and that was the border of Rome. So you could not cross into Rome under arms.
Right.
And, or it would be treason. And so he sat there and said, well, if I march all the way around, I'm gonna lose half my troops and everything else. And everybody's all armed. We're ready to fight. So he was able to have sat there for a couple of weeks trying to decide, watering his troops, whatever, march into Rome, and made himself the emperor. So how it applies to the Rubicon is that it's like a point of embarkation.
There you go.
Once you cross that river, once you cross the Rubicon, you never go back.
Never going back. You're only.
This is my family business. Everything I have is here. Pallets and equipment and everything else. This is everything. And so when we bought into the Rubicon, we expanded it, everything. It's because we're all in.
Because you're all in.
That's
so
right.
I think we're all in too with Brew Talk with Glynn Phillips right here today. Thank you for sharing so much, Glynn.
Oh, no problem.
It's been a pleasure for everyone out there to see your facility and hear about what you're doing, making great beer and paving the way for microcraft beer. We love it.
Awesome. Thanks
so
for
much,
coming
Glynn.
by.
Yeah,
You guys have a great afternoon.
All right. All right, guys, so we just got done with Glynn Phillips out of Rubicon Brewing. He sent us home with some 6-packs. That's a good going-away present, don't you think? I do. Everyone out there, once again, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully, we brewed your curiosity today. I think we did, and Glynn did a great job. Makes delicious beer. You can always check us out at brewtalk.tv, and we'll see you next time. All right, we're out.
Stakes are high and the valleys are low. She's a long shot, the pain it goes. Take a chance, you may never know. You may strike out, you may strike gold.
On the next episode of Brew Talk, join me on this Brew Talk adventure, brewing curiosity as we harvested whole cone hops in Shingle Springs, California with New Helvetia Brewing. Hops, hops, and more hops. We joined founder Dave Gold in his historic building, sharing some laughs and having some Brew Talk fun in this labor-intensive day. Brewing these fresh hops with Brewmaster Brian to wet hop their award-winning 916 Pale Ale. With a full wall of Big Beer Awards, you take a sip and easily understand why. With their inspiration from Buffalo Beer Company, we became mad scientists for the day. Brewing a unique way, staying true to the ancient heritage of brewing, using New Helvetia's own individual flair. You do not want to miss this episode. So make sure to tune in with a pint for the next episode of Brew Talk. Until then, cheers.